There'll be no increase to the pension. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here. Grab your stein of coffee because we're going to need it for this one. There's going to be no increase to the pension. Now I know there's some people that are saying, why should we support these people in their old age or these people on the pension? Think about it. They've had years of their money forcefully taken from them by the state under the argument that we'll give you a pension when you're older, among other things. Among other things. A lot of them have paid their way for their whole lives. For their whole lives. It probably would be smarter if they had their own money and invested it. You never know what could have happened. They could have been better off. Could have been better off. And the government inflates away your money anyway. So let's have a look at this. Because you're going to love the reason why they're not increasing the pension. You're just going to love it. It just makes so much bloody sense. Pensioners are denied a payment increase. There will be no pension increase this September, forcing those reliant on the payment to wait a full year for any chance of a boost. There will be no increase on the pension this September, forcing those reliant on the payment to wait until March 2021 for a potential boost, the Department of Social Services revealed on Tuesday. Speaking to a parliamentary committee, DSS Deputy Secretary Nathan Williamson said inflation had gone backwards. Inflation had gone backwards. Meaning if the payment was indexed, as it usually is on September 20, there will be a drop in the amount. Okay? A drop. A drop. So you're lucky here. You stupid plebs, you're lucky that we're not taking away more of your pension money. Just the mentality, the framing, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's designed to instill fear and thanks all in one emotional hit of BS political rubbish. This is why you want to minimize the state's involvement in your life. And I don't care when you say, oh, but people are dumb idiots. Yeah, they are. We all are. That's how you learn. Maybe you need to see some people living in utter poverty to get yourself sorted out. Based on the calculation for indexation, if it's negative, we don't reduce the pension, but we also don't increase it, he said. Now, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at CPI. Okay, I've got this here from the Australian Bureau of Statistics. This is the latest data. Okay, all groups CPI. It fell 1.9% in June 2020. Prices are going down. Wow, 1.9%. Have any of you noticed that? It fell 0.3% over the 12 months to June 2020 quarter compared to the rest. To a rise of 2.2% to March 2021. The most significant price falls, and remember, this is why they're not increasing the pension, and this is why you're lucky. You get on your knees. Get on your knees to your government overlords. This is why you're lucky they're not taking it away from you or reducing it. The most significant price falls in the June quarter were childcare at 95%. How many pensioners do you know are using childcare? And sure, people don't have to pay the cost now, but the state has incurred significant debt to fund it. So we'll have to pay for it in the future. Automotive fuel, 19.3%. Well, we can't go anywhere, and that's completely beyond our control. But you see, fuel you'd hope would have ongoing effects, but wait till you see what's gone up. So the pensioners are lucky. They're saving money on their childcare. They're saving money on their fuel even though they can't go anywhere. Preschool and primary education. Oh, that's a definite high bloody cost for pensioners. It's down 16.2%. I'll tell my mother she can rush out and splurge on something because she doesn't have to incur those preschool and primary education costs, even though I'm nearly 40. Fantastic. She'll love it. Rents are down 1.3%. The most significant price rises in June were tobacco, 2.7%, which is already covered with a sin tax, non-durable household products, 4.5%, and furniture, 3.8%. All of these are things that people buy. Non-durable stuff, well, up 4.5%. These are the things. Having a cheeky smoke has gone up. These are the things that affect people on a day-to-day. Not childcare for a pensioner. Not primary and preschool education for a pensioner. This is ludicrous. It just shows you how the system is set up, doesn't it? Utter BS. So, let's have a look. Weighted average of 8 capital cities. We can see here, percent changed. Food and non-alcoholic beverages up 4.1% from last year. We'll just look at this one. Forget this. Alcohol and tobacco, 8.4. Clothing, 0.5. Housing, 0.1. Health is up. Is it? Yes, up, 0.9. Transport and communication is down. Furnishing and household equipment is down. Education is up. Trim mean on the analytics series. So, what do you think, everyone? What do you think? And let's look at the main contributors to change here. The main contributors to change. As we said, food up, alcohol up, insurance and financial services up. And this is from the previous quarter. But if we look back at the 12 months, what do you think? What do you think? So, we can see what's going on here. Oh, wait, there we go. Hang on. Oh, I'm beautifully organized today. I'm clicking on the wrong things. We can see how, well, we're lucky. That fuel reduction, or that reduction in preschool costs, that's going to save those pensioners all that money so they don't need any extra. Even though food has gotten more expensive, even though non-durable items have gotten more expensive, don't worry about that. You're saving money on your preschool costs. I wonder if that'll be brought up here. Mr. Williamson was not able to give an indication as to when there might be a payment boost, noting the uncertain economic climate. See, this is the problem. The government takes your money your whole life away and then promises you a pension when you're old. And then they pull out crap like this. This is why you can't trust them, guys. It's that simple. This is why you can't trust them. Because they can change the rules. They can do whatever they want. They have the power. We've given them the monopoly on the use of force. And there's a great risk of them abusing it. A 95% drop in the cost of childcare during the June quarter, a significant fall in the price of petrol, and a drop in the price of preschool and primary education were to blame for the drop in the Consumer Price Index, according to Australian Bureau of Statistics Chief Economist Bruce Hockman. Excluding these three components, CPI would have risen 0.1% in the June quarter, he said. Mr. Hockman said the recent drop, which took inflation to negative 0.3%, was the largest quarterly fall in the 72-year history of the CPI. Job seeker, which is also linked to CPI, will be maintained at its current rate, while the single parent payment will go up by $3 a fortnight from September 20. The base rate for the age pension in Australia is $860 per fortnight for a single person, or $648.70 for each half of a couple. The payment is reviewed every 6 months to reflect changes in the cost of living and increases in average wage. The DSS said it would not know if there would be a rise in the payment in March until about mid-February next year. So let's go back again. We'll look at these main contributors. So food, alcohol, and insurance and financial services are the main contributors. We jump here. Food, alcoholic beverages plus 5. Alcohol and tobacco plus 1.5. Clothing and footwear plus 0.1. So all of these things, I would argue, have a big impact on the quality of life of pensioners. Do you think they have more of an impact? Housing fell. So rent's going down. That could offset it. Furniture and household equipment and services group. Do you think that's going to make a difference? Well, this is the childcare in there. No, it's not. I'd argue it isn't. Health group, yes, that's going to have a big impact on them. Pharmaceutical products are down, so that's good. Transportation, either way. Automotive fuel going down. That can't last. The following graph shows the pattern of the average daily prices from the petrol. Oh, well, there you go, it's down. Communication fell. That could be a benefit. Recreation and culture. Education, I can't see that benefiting pensioners. Insurance and financial services. Yeah, that would affect them. That would hit them more than others. So there we have it. Food's getting more expensive. Tobacco's getting more expensive. But don't worry. That free childcare and that reduced education, that's what it is. What do you think about this one, guys? Do you think they're stitching us up? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. Simply interacting with the channel and sharing the videos is a great way to help the channel grow. You can support us financially by joining us on YouTube or Patreon, using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve or Kucoin, buying our merch from HeiseSays, using Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or supporting us via PayPal. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I will see you all in the next episode.